All right, congratulations. You've just broken out of your egg and you will see yourself immediately drifting in the ocean currents, along with your 1,000 siblings. You and your siblings have been floating in this current for weeks, feeding on small marine parasites. Your survival will be very tough because the ocean is full of things trying to eat you, and you can see your siblings get eaten by fishes, and you just survived because you effectively used your tiny ability to camouflage your surroundings, and now you are using this ability without knowing. A little bit of weeks have passed, and now look at you. You are as big as a grain of rice. Your body is soft and jelly-like. Your diet? Oh, it's glamorous. Tiny marine creatures like copepods and larval crustaceans. You just grab them with your tiny suction cups, bring them to your beak. Yes, you have a beak. Bet you didn't see that coming. Fast forward a few weeks and look at you. You've survived. Somehow now you are a juvenile octopus. You just learned to use camouflage by manipulating your chromatophores. Now you can mimic your surroundings like sand, rocks, coral, whenever you want. Oh, and guess what? You've just figured out how to jet propel yourself. You suck in water, shoot it out of your siphon, and bam! You're zooming away like a tiny underwater rocket. Now it's time to level up your hunting game. You started to catch your prey by developing expert camouflage skills, blending into your surroundings as you wait for prey like crabs or shrimp to pass by. When the prey comes close, you will lunge forward using your tentacles to grab it swiftly. Now you have more confidence and have started to actively search for food on the ocean floor, and you just found food by exploring cracks, crevices, and spaces under rocks, using your flexible arms to feel for hidden prey. At this stage of life, you started to primarily target small, slow-moving, or hiding animals, such as tiny crabs, small shrimp, snails, clams, worms buried in the sand, and small fish. Basically, if it moves slower than a sloth on vacation, it's on your menu. At this stage, you will not actively fight predators yet. Instead, you will start relying on your natural camouflage, quick movements, and hiding instincts to evade them. You are also a quick learner. Through trial and error, you started to figure out the best techniques for capturing different types of prey, and you even started to observe other animals or fellow octopuses to mimic their hunting strategies. You're like the ultimate copycat, except with 8 arms and no shame. You also started developing precision with your arms and learned to grab the prey silently to avoid alerting predators. Now you are a young adult and you have grown significantly from your juvenile size, with longer arms and more powerful suction cups. Your beak and venom glands are now fully developed, enabling you to hunt larger and tougher prey with ease. Now you're basically the James Bond of the ocean, except you don't need gadgets, just raw talent and a whole lot of suction power. You've started claiming your territory and building your den, turning it into your own personal fortress. You're not just hanging out. You're decorating with rocks, shells, and debris like it's your dream home. And if anyone dares to step into your space, you make it clear this is your turf. No uninvited guests allowed. Now you're living that peaceful, solitary life, and honestly, it's kind of perfect. No one to compete with for food, no one to share your snacks with. Just you, your den, and your thriving, independent existence. It's like being the king of your own castle, underwater. One day, you're just going about your business, hunting in your territory, when you spot another octopus intruding on your space. First, you'll start investigating to determine whether this octopus is a threat. After a closer look, you realize it's invading your territory. Now it's time to show who's the boss. You spread your arms wide, darken your skin, and puff up to appear as large as possible, sending a clear message. This is my space. You notice the enemy refusing to back down, so there's no time to hesitate. It's fight time. You immediately dive into action, wrestling with your arms, trying to overpower or injure the intruder. Using your powerful suction cups, you cling to him, refusing to let go. Then, without missing a beat, you bite down with your sharp beak, delivering a painful, serious injury. However, the enemy quickly retreats, realizing it's not worth the risk of fatal injury. You stand victorious, having successfully defended your territory. Now you've fully grown into an adult, reaching a length of 3 to 5 feet, and have 8 flexible, muscular arms, each covered with powerful suction cups. They can grab things, feel textures, and even taste surfaces. It's like having built-in sensors to figure out what's food and what's not. No guessing required. Now you've become incredibly fast, able to escape predators rapidly by forcefully expelling water through your siphon. Your venom can paralyze anything. Now it's time to mate, and you've sensed the pheromones released by a female when she's ready to mate. When you found her, she's larger than you and shows specific color patterns, signaling she's ready to mate. But be careful. If she's not feeling it, she might try to attack or even eat you. It's not all romance underwater. Stay sharp. Congratulations. You've now become a father. After mating, you'll quickly leave her to handle things on her own. Now, it's time to enter your final stage of your life. As you enter this stage, your energy started to drain away. Your body began to break down after fulfilling your purpose of reproduction. Your hunting skills started to weaken, and you move slower with each passing day. You have started to wander aimlessly, and have permanently left your carefully built den behind. The world around you seems quieter, and your once sharp instincts have become dull. As you drift aimlessly, exhausted and weakened, you suddenly saw a large shark approaching. You barely react, too tired, too far gone to even try to escape. The once agile, quick creature you were now remains motionless, unable to fight back. The shark moves in without hesitation, and before you know it, your life as an octopus comes to a quiet, painful end.